Do you like gadgets that help you make quick and easy meals at home? Then you are gonna love this video. Hi, I'm Tarshawn. And for those of you that don't know me, I'm the founder of BlenderBabes.com, your #1 resource for blending, smoothies, and healthy living. Now, Blender Babes have become experts on blenders, but really we love all kinds of gadgets that help our tribe to eat better. So today, we're going to be doing the ultimate test in spiralizing. Spiralizing is great because it helps you make veggies in all kinds of new and creative ways. I love using it for zoodles, curly fries, cabbage. I use it for everything. And today, we're going to decide who is the ultimate spiralizer between the Oster, the Veggie Bullet, the Kitchenaid, and the Paderno. Obviously, I can't test all of these at once. So today we're gonna have special guest Blender Babes, Jamay and Kim.
Hello.
Thank you, ladies, so much for joining me.
Thank you.
I'm super excited to do this with you.
Me too.
So, Kim, tell me, have you ever spiralized before?
I have not spiralized before.
Never?
It's my first time.
Have you ever had zoodles?
I have had zoodles, but I did not make them. They are delicious.
Who was so nice enough to make those for you?
A restaurant.
Oh. And what about you, Jamay? Have you ever spiralized before?
No, this will be my first time also.
All right, so
Super excited.
we're all in the market for spiralizers over here.
Yes.
So this will be fun. You guys will get to decide which one will work best for you. All right, so we're going to be making in round 1 of our competition zoodles, which is basically made out of zucchini and is supposed to be like spaghetti. Now, zucchini's soft and fairly easy to spiralize. So for round 2 of our competition, we need a hard, dense vegetable. And we're going to be using sweet potatoes to make curly fries.
Yay.
So those are 2 of the top things that people like to make with spiralizers, but of course, they do so much more. All right, so we're gonna begin our competition with the Oster and the Veggie Bullet, which both use a chute to push the ingredients through. So here's your zucchini, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And 1, 2, spiralize! Yay, look at that! Woo! I got it, I'm good. Looks like it's already done over there.
She's done. Look at that, y'all.
Looks like you
She's
needed
good.
some muscle over there,
I
Kim.
know, girl. You started a little bit. You okay?
I always get the... Don't make fun of my machine.
All right. So next we're gonna do the Kitchenaid and the Paderno. Then we will compare. Okay, so the only thing with the Kitchenaid is there is a specific, length that it can't be longer than. So I think this is actually a little too long because it's on its farthest. So I'm just gonna trim it down a little bit. So it has to be like a specific, diameter as well as length.
Got it.
So I'm gonna actually skewer this on for you. And that way we can push it through. And you're kind of gonna do a similar way with your Paderno.
Thank you. Just stick her in there.
Yeah,
Or him.
you kind of skewer it on. There you go.
Got
Okay,
it.
so this one is electric as well, the Kitchenaid, but the Paderno is, it's a manual one, so you gotta use a little bit of muscle.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm actually gonna turn this to the side so you can see it.
And I just switch mine on, right?
Yeah, so once you turn on, then you'll also take the, the speed to about 6.
Okay.
So, okay. All right, and ready, set, go.
Am I doing her right?
Yeah. It just takes a little time.
Yes. Come on, bud. Work with me. See how he's dancing? He's dancing.
You're almost there.
Almost
So you can turn that one off.
I'm cheap by her.
Come on,
something?
Yeah, now you got it. You got it.
So get in there.
Right? All right. Okay, so we're gonna lay out the zoodles from each machine and kind of get an idea of, you know, what they look like and how zoodly they are. I'll let you in here. Okay. Okay, so grab like a good-looking zoodle from each machine, and here I'll find one from the Kitchenaid.
Oh, she's long.
You said good.
Yeah, or just one that's like,
Well, I was
you
gonna say,
know,
from this.
Break these apart.
It's gonna struggle.
this one's, yeah, it's not super curly, but let's find one from here. Okay. Look, all right. So there we go. So we have the Oster, the Veggie Bullet, the Kitchenaid, and the Paderno. All right, so what do you guys think? What are your first impressions? I know you've never spiralized before, so.
This one looks more like linguine than a noodle.
Yeah.
The Paderno looks more like angel-haired pasta. And these two, I'd have to say, are the winners. Looking like real noodles.
Like spaghetti noodles.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they do have different blades, so, you know, I've done them with, you know, all the blades just to kind of see, and I picked the ones that looked more like closest to spaghetti.
Right.
Yeah. What do you think, Janelle?
Got it. I think they're pretty. I like it because it's pretty.
I mean, I'd eat all of it. I'd eat all of it. I would saute that. Like, I love fettuccine.
So many
I
things
love
with
spaghetti. So, you know, like I said, zucchini is probably the #1 reason people buy spiralizers is because zoodles have become so popular. It's such a great replacement for, you know, starchy pastas and people that are trying to eat low carb and they're trying to eat healthier. You can save a ton of calories and get, you know, you and your family to eat more veggies, which is pretty important.
Yep.
That's
You guys
so
are trying to
important.
eat healthier, right?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
So the winners of round 1 is the Veggie Bullet and Kitchenaid, which, as a blender babe in my expertise, is not much of a surprise. These are 2 of the top of the line machines in this category. So for round 2, we're gonna be making sweet potato curly fries.
Yes.
I'm excited.
Yes.
And we're also gonna start again with the Oster and the Veggie Bullet.
Okay.
Okay, so here's your potatoes, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's do this. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right now.
All right, so you're gonna turn it on. All right, and next we're gonna use the Kitchenaid and Paderno.
Let's do
All
it.
right,
All right.
so this one's for you, which we've already
you.
peeled. And with the Kitchenaid, one thing I did want to show you guys is it comes with a peeler. So you have to put it on first.
Let's see if this works.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right, are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Let's do
So
it.
again, you're gonna be hand cranking it. So you're just gonna turn it on and turn it to speed 6.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
I did it.
Good job, guys. All right, so let's lay out our results and we can take a better look at what happened here. I'll get this bullet over here. And then you've got some of the big ones and the little ones. All right.
Variety curls.
So this one's got These kind of look like the ones at Jack in the Box.
Yes.
It just needs some extra seasoning.
Yes.
Make them super yummy. What do you ladies think? What did you think, Kim?
Just based on look?
Yeah,
Or-
based on look, you know, how easy it was to use.
This one, pretty basic, which I think I would prefer, although look-wise, it turned out better on the KitchenAid, but this is a little too complicated for me. I just want to get in and out. I don't want to fidget with it.
Cut down the ingredients.
Exactly, or worry about the shape of my potato. Yeah, I just want to get to it.
And what about you, Jermaine?
I felt like this one was very convenient, very easy in and out. And this one, you know, she was a workout. I feel like I lost about 5 pounds with this one. So I definitely wouldn't do her.
Yeah, you know, there almost looks like there's just like little pieces. Like there's not too many like big
not a
big
continuing
curly
curl.
fries. They look like
Baby
shreds
curls.
or
Yeah.
little pieces. The KitchenAid, you know, they do have like different sizes. I mean, it does spiralize well, but yeah, it was difficult for me to get the piece on and figure out how to put the peeler on and put the attachment on.
Yeah, it's
Hurt
just
my
a lot
finger.
of steps.
Like, yeah, it was a lot. This one, the Veggie Bullet had a lot of yummy curly fries. And I believe they also have a shoestring fry blade. So you can make curly fries, but you can also make shoestring fries. So whichever kind of fries your son likes.
Sounds awesome.
This one kind of looked like the zoodles in terms of like the
Right.
fettuccine style. But I'm actually really surprised because in my testing, the Oster couldn't even do sweet potato.
Oh.
It failed. So it might have been just an extra hard one or maybe the shape. So I'm glad that you know, it didn't totally fail and we got to be in competition with these ones. It's a real competition, right?
Yes, it is.
All right, so in terms of the ultimate spiralizer, which one do you guys like?
Definitely the Veggie Bullet.
The Veggie Bullet.
Yeah?
Yes.
All right, so the Veggie Bullet is the winner. It's the ultimate spiralizer of this competition. And the Veggie Bullet can also do a lot more. The Veggie Bullet is a slicer, it's a shredder, so it can slice hard meats and cheeses. It can like make cabbage or shredded carrots, coleslaw. I've also shredded like Parmesan and hard cheese.
Oh, wow.
And it also
Great.
has a blender attachment, so you can make your single serve
better.
blending. So it's very, very versatile. I think it's a very cool machine. I definitely think Veggie Bullet is the winner of this ultimate spiralizer competition.
And she's chic. Honey, look at her. Cute.
Well, thank you, Kim, so
Thank
much for
you.
today.
Appreciate
I really,
it.
really appreciate it. Jermaine.
Thank you,
Yes,
Diva.
you guys
Thank
are
you.
definitely welcome to the Blender Babes family. All
Hey,
right, good
come on
job.
now.
Good job.
Thank you.
Awesome. If you want to see all of these 4 spiralizers making all kinds of different things besides just zoodles and sweet potatoes, you can see the full Oster versus Veggie Bullet versus KitchenAid versus Paderno spiralizer review at blenderbabes.com or using the link below. Give us a big thumbs up if you liked this video, and as always, thanks for watching and subscribe to our channel. And remember, live healthier, get a blender, and a spiralizer.